Hello, everyone, and a very good morning to all of you. Quickly give me a heads up if my voice is clearly audible to all of you. Okay, so I'll take the thumbs up as yes, and let's quickly move on to the webinar. So I would like to welcome each one of you in this today's power packed webinar full of learning on the basis of interview skills. Okay, so and we are going to unlock the secrets to interview success. So we all know interview is a very important experience in everybody's life, everybody's career, because it begins with that, and that's why it is most important process in your selection and in your recruitment. So I hope today this particular journey will help you to unlock those tips and tricks and various secrets about how we can learn the magic of acing your interview, how we can learn the important tips and tricks to make your interview as perfect as possible. Okay, because without preparation, with preparation, we can make it really wonderful experience for us as well as for the interviewers or the recruiters. So, on behalf of Times Pro, I would like to quickly welcome all of you. And I would really like to congratulate everybody that on this Sunday morning, every one of you have taken time and you are attending this seminar. That means you guys are really eager to learn something new and to do something in your career. That's a great deal. Very good. So let's quickly move on to the next part. Okay, so I will give you a quick insight about TimesPro. What exactly TimesPro is, what exactly this platform is, what is our identity. So basically, TimesPro is an award-winning initiative of Times Group of India. It's a Times of India group initiative, which is an award-winning edtech. Next is what exactly is our goal? Our goal is to transform students with specialized skill set into principal professionals. So we will develop your skills and make you skilled professionals. Then what exactly is our vision? Our vision is to equip Indian youth with tailor-made and industry required educational courses that bridge the gap between current education system and the industry requirements. Whatever the industry requires, what they exactly want, that kind of skilled courses we are going to provide. There are a few important aspects about TimesPro that we all need to know. So far we have had 17,500 plus learners we have empowered, 350 plus hiring partners we have onboarded with us. 95% placement commitments are already fulfilled. So there are expert trainers, customized courses by industry experts, soft skills and life skills trainings are also provided. So considering all these things, TimesPro is a market leader, student placement and trusted and a reputed brand. That's what we can understand. Then we always provide individual assistance, innovative pedagogy, different types of learning style also we actually adopt, and direct to device mode of training is also our specialty. I hope the pace is fine. Everybody is able to understand so far. I would like to know a few responses. Okay, great. Getting those thumbs up are important. I would also request all of you to be as interactive as possible. Okay, everyone. The chat box is open. You can raise your questions. You can raise your points. You can give your inputs in the chat box as well. No problem. So these are Times Group leading brands. Okay, this is our identity. These are the brands that we basically work in. And with this, it makes Times Pro a prominent brand and a first choice of all the students who are aspiring to bring a change in their career. And we are aspiring to bring a revolution in India's job market. So why Times Pro is preferred? So basically, we are award-winning company. So with Best Employability Award recognition for addressing India's pressing issues of underemployment and underskilling through job focus early career programs. So basically, what exactly we offer? We offer the early career programs which can actually make great careers and can give proper assistance in your career. We all know, students, that our work and our career is our identity. Whenever we meet somebody, they'll first ask you what exactly you are doing. Initially, we are a student, yes, but after a certain stage in our life, our career, our work becomes our identity. So let's shape that identity with the help of TimesPro. So today, as I already mentioned, we are here to understand that nitty-gritty of how exactly we can introduce ourselves, how we can face the interview, and most important, various different things that we can actually have. Okay, so here I have a question for all of you. Okay, and I would want everybody to take part in it. Okay, so I'm launching a quiz. One question will be there, and you have to answer yes or no. Okay, I hope the question is visible to all of you. Okay, I can see some responses. Very good. So the question basically is, have you ever attended any interview process? Okay, it can be anywhere. It can be for a job, internship. It can be for a college interview. It can be for a part-time job, full-time job, anything. Okay, total 39 students responded, 41. Okay, everybody, let's keep the momentum happening. Yes, very good. How many of you have attended an interview? If you have attended an interview, you can say yes. If you have not, you can say no. Few more students I would expect. Very good. Keep the numbers happening. Okay, some of them are also responding in the chat box. Okay, but students, you also have to give answer of yes or no in the poll. Yes, very good. 52 students have recorded their answers. Perfect. Yes, some more responses quickly. Okay, Utkarsh says, yes, I have four interviews. He has attended four interviews. Very good. That's quite a number. Perfect. Kamlesh says, hello. Yes, sir. Okay, perfect. Okay, so far 52 students have responded. Okay, so in this, I hope you can see that 73% students says that yes, they have attended the interview, and 27% students says that they have not attended. Okay, no problem. So if you have attended any interview, you must know that okay, there are some sort of important things that we need to keep it in our mind while we are attending an interview. Okay, still people are responding. Let's give it a 30 second. I would want all of you to respond in 30 seconds, and then we can move on to the next part. Okay, the numbers are changing. I hope you guys can see the poll results as well on the screen. Okay, so I would like to put an end to the poll. Yeah. So I think as per this particular data, which I can see over here, maximum number of students have already attended the interview. Okay. So also sharing the result with each one of you. 75% of students, they have attended interview, and 25% of students, they are saying that they have not attended any interviews so far. Great, no problem. So whoever they have attended interviews, or maybe first thing that you, what is that first thing that comes to your mind when you think about an interview? Okay, so maybe there is a nervousness, you are kind of scared a little bit, you feel as if you are going to give an examination. Okay, so there are various different thoughts that keeps coming in your mind, keep ghosting us when we think about an interview. Okay, some of them become very nervous during the interview, and few of them are very confident that okay, they have done proper preparation. Yes, we can also think about communication, how I will be able to communicate in the interview, how I will feel confident in the interview, what should be my body language in the interview, what are the different questions that might be asked in the interview. So, all these things we are going to discuss that is going to be a part of your interview process. Okay, so let's move on quickly to the next part, which is how do you introduce yourself? Because I'll tell you one thing, everyone. So, in majority of interviews that you guys attend, okay, so the first question in 80 plus percent of interviews, more than 80% of interviews have this question is of introduction. This question might be asked in different ways that run me through your CV, tell us about your profile, introduce yourself, tell us something about yourself. So there are different types of questions through which this particular interview is this question is asked. Okay, but basically, so you might also think why this question is asked, you know, because they have your resume, and each and every detail of that resume is present over there. But still, they want to know from you because first thing, they want to check, can you speak for yourself? Second, they want to see, can you communicate? How are your communication skills? How is your body language? How is your self awareness? How much you know about yourself? Okay, so that's why in maximum number of cases, for these particular reasons, yes, to check your confidence, to check your body language, to check your communication skills, to check your self awareness, for all these things, they first question they ask you is introduce yourself. Okay, so let's move on to the next part, how we can actually introduce ourselves in the interview. Yes, so what is self elevator pitch? Okay, elevator pitch is basically an very quick introduction about yourself where you will provide a brief intro. Okay, a brief intro about your basic details. Okay, it is typically 30 to 60 seconds long. It should not take more than that, right? Okay, because it is called as elevator pitch, and mostly on elevator, if you ever use, we hardly spend 30 to 60 seconds. Exactly like that, here in this elevator pitch about yourself, you have to spend less than 1 minute, 30 seconds to 60 seconds maximum. Should not be longer than that. Okay, so first, what are the elements? Let's quickly understand. First, we will introduce yourself, quickly share your background, key qualification. Okay, yes, here you can also kind of highlight some of your achievements, some of the things that you have done really good. Okay, because yes, obviously, whenever we are in the interview process, everybody wants to show themselves as the best candidate in the world. Correct, and we have to show ourselves that how I can be the best and the most suitable fit for this job vacancy, and how others you should select me over others. Then highlight your strengths, showcase most relevant skills and your experience if you have any experience, and also engage the listener, that is the interviewer, and leave them wanting to know more about you. Create that sort of eagerness, that curiosity in the mind of the interviewer by the time you end that elevator pitch. So you may start with your education. You may start with sorry, you may start with your name. Then you can start exactly where are you from, your location, your name, your location, your education. Then after education, you can start with what exactly if you have done any certifications. Okay, if you have done certification, you can start with that. You can tell more about the certification, any internship, any training, anything that you have done, you can tell in the education part. In the next part, you can talk about your strengths. what are the strengths that you have. And after that, you can start speaking about your achievements. What exactly are your achievements? And then, yes, in the end, why exactly you are so eager to work in that particular industry. If you are working for banking industry, why you are eager to work for banking industry? If you are working for hospitality industry, why hospitality industry? And any other industry that you are giving interview for, or the company that you are giving interview for, why you want to work there. You can end your elevator pitch there. It will be hardly a 30 to 60-second elevator pitch, which will create a great impact on the interviewer. Okay, because that is something which is the first impression. It can create it, make it, or break it sort of situation. Okay, everyone. So here I would quickly launch the second question for all of you. And I want everyone to answer this time. Maximum number of participation I would want. Yes. So the question says, do you mention about your family in your introduction? So whenever you introduce about yourself, do you mention about your family? Okay. Some of them are saying yes, some of them saying no. Okay. Very good. Again, I'll repeat the question. The question says, do you mention about your family in your introduction? So while you are introducing yourself in front of the interviewer, do you mention about your family, your parents, your siblings, your father, your mother, everyone? Okay, so far 44 students have responded in the chat box. They have responded to the poll. Very good. Okay, some more responses, please, quickly. Okay, some of them are also responding in the chat box. Okay, very good. Let's keep the momentum happening. More responses quickly. I think there are a lot of students who are responding in the, if they ask about family, then only we have to introduce about the family. Yes, perfect. Good. That's a nice answer, Carol. Okay, 30 seconds more quickly, then I will end the poll. Okay, so now I'm ending the poll and I'll quickly share the results with all of you. So here, as you can see, 67% of students are saying that we can mention about our family in our introduction. Okay. And 33% students are saying that we should not mention about yourself. So here, I would say that we cannot go with majority. Okay. But the minority students, like 33% students are saying that we should not mention about your family. That is right. So whenever you are introducing about yourself, okay, give exact importance, 100% importance only to you. Talk about your location, your education, your achievements, your strengths, your skill set, your certification. Talk about that more. So if they specifically ask you about the family background, only then you can mention about your family, you can discuss about your family. But whenever you are in the interview process and introducing yourself in the elevator pitch, especially, you are not supposed to mention about your family. I hope understood everybody. So all those who said yes, So they need to slightly change their mindset here. And for them, it is mandatory to know that we do not mention about our family in our introduction. So like, for example, if I am introducing myself to all of you, or to any job, or in the any particular job opportunity, I will never introduce, never include about my family. Okay. So if you have understood, please write understood in the chat box quickly so that I can also. Yes, your family is your strength. Yes, they are strength for everybody. Correct. But here, uh, we have to keep them aside for a while. Okay. Right, quickly. Okay, I can see students responding the chat phone. Very good. Yes, yes, I got it. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you so much for this momentum. Great, everyone. Great. Thanks for responding. Let's quickly move on to the next part. Yeah. So, what are the key components of your introduction? Okay. So, first key component is who are you? Okay. Like, for example, obviously your name, because your name is your first identity. Yes, you will always start with a name. And I have also seen participants, also seen students saying myself. Okay. So, never say myself. Always say my name is or I am, and then tell your name. So your role, your name and current role or field of study. So your name, your study, education. Then next element will be what you do. Briefly about your current position. If you are already working somewhere, if you are taking some responsibilities, you can focus on that, or you can focus on academics, like what exactly you have, uh, the graduation, the degree that you have done, or you are pursuing some degree, what exactly you are learning in that, and how that degree will help you to excel in your career. That's what you can focus on your academics. What you offer. So what are the key skills highlights that you offer to the particular company? Your accomplishments or your unique strength. Okay, so this will also give you an opportunity to deep dive into yourself and find out what are some of the unique strengths that I have. Never say hardworking, friendly, approachable. No, these are not some of the unique strengths, because everybody will say that. Everybody does hard work. Everybody becomes friendly when they need a job. Everybody becomes approachable when they require a opportunity, right? So discover some of the unique professional strengths that you can mention in the interview, and also at least three strengths that you can mention. So that is something that you have offered to them. Okay. And next will be your goals. Mention your career aspirations or what are you seeking next. So that will be your goal. A job opportunity or an internship. So these are some of the key components of your elevator pitch of your interview introduction. Okay, everyone. So let's quickly move on to the next part. Like here is one example, this example is longer though. You can also make it shorter than this, as summarize and brief than this. Okay. So like for example, hi, my name is Rohan Mehta. I am from Delhi. I completed my BCom in 2021 and recently finished a banking course from TimesPro. Through this course, I learned, no, now he's mentioning about his learning from the course. Okay. I learn about financial services, risk management, regulatory compliance, and develop skills in financial analysis, customer relationship management, and using software like Excel and Tally. And I am a strong communicator, detail oriented, and a problem solver. I enjoy working in teams and adapt quickly to new situations. I am in my free time. I like reading about financial markets and playing chess. So you can also mention about your hobby. Okay. My goal now last is the why, what exactly you want to do in your career. So my goal is to start my career in BFSI sector where I can use my skills and knowledge to help a great organization succeed. I am excited to bring my enthusiasm and fresh perspective to a new team. It's a pleasure to meet you. So this is something which we can mention. This is something that you can actually take a screenshot. If you really want, you can take a screenshot and can make or can also write your own elevator pitch on these similar lines. Okay, pointers we have already discussed, and you can take a screenshot of this and keep it with you. And whenever you require, you can use this as your elevator pitch. Only you will have to add your personal details. You will have to customize it as per your requirement. Okay, everyone. So this is how your interview elevator pitch should be. Once you are done with the screenshot or you are done noting down, you can quickly say done in the chat box. I'll wait for your response for 30 more seconds quickly. Okay, I can find a few thumbs up there. Very good. Thank you, Sejal. Thank you, Abhishek. Perfect. Okay. So this is something that you need to uh, utilize as a elevator pitch. Great. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's move on to the next part. Where this self elevator pitch is required. So here, before answering this question, okay, I would want all of you to quickly have an answer to one more question, which I will raise as a poll for everyone. Just a second. Yes, this is something that we have just seen, and I would want to see how much you can decipher. You could decipher. Okay. So the question here is, what should be the length of your elevator pitch? Okay. And why this has to be shorter in length, because the attention span of your interviewer will always be lesser than a minute. So they cannot listen to any particular candidate. And if he or she keeps on talking about themselves, eventually he or she will say, okay, now please stop. So before they stop us, okay, we can simply say, okay, we can finish our elevator pitch within a time span, which we have just discussed. I'll quickly not reveal the answer. I would let everybody respond. Okay. 35 responses so far. Yes, please, more responses quickly. Some of the students, they are also responding in the chat box. That's good. But try to take part in the poll as well, everyone. I hope the poll questions are visible to all of you. Okay, great. Okay, let's see. Okay. So now I'll stop the poll quickly and reveal the results to all of you. So there were basically three options to this. In that, 49% students are saying that the elevator pitch should be of 30 seconds. Okay. 47% students are saying that it should be 1 minute, and 5% of students are saying that it should be 2 minutes. Okay. We have just discussed, everybody, right? We have just discussed that our elevator pitch should be 30 seconds to 1 minute. So it should be minimum 30 seconds, and the upper limit of our elevator pitch has to be at least, it has to be at most 1 minute. Okay. So I would like to say that the 5% student who said 2 minutes, the elevator pitch. Elevator pitch is basically nothing but your introduction. Okay. So you can introduce yourself within a time span of 30 seconds to 1 minute. You will not need more than that. Trust me. Okay. And your interviewer will also not be able to have that much of bandwidth to listen to lengthy answers. So one thing that if you want to really learn something, so learn this thing and keep it in your mind that whatever answers you are giving, okay, so the answers has to be the answers that you will be giving has to be short, crisp, and summarize. Your interviewer will, unless and until some detailed explanation is required, your answers are supposed to be brief and summarized. Short answers, concise answers. Okay. Lengthy answers are not appreciated. That is one thing that you need to keep it in your mind while you're answering for different questions in the interview. Okay. So where is the self elevator pitch required? Yes. Now let's move on quickly to the interview checklist part. What all things have you ever done any of these things? Anybody? Like research about the company, understand the role properly, know your resume, prepare your elevator pitch, practice commonly asked questions. So these are most importantly, these are some of the, I would say, regular things that we keep doing on regular basis. So whenever we have to attend an interview, okay, this is the interview checklist. Everybody should also quickly take a screenshot of this particular interview checklist, okay, where you will, what are step by step, you will do different things, okay. First thing is research about the company. Wherever I'm going for an interview, I would definitely like to research and to know more, something more about that company. Where you can research about the company, you can research about that company on the official website of that company. You can also research about, there are various platforms like LinkedIn, Glassdoor, such type of platforms. They also have the reviews about that particular company. Today in the modern world, we are very much obsessed with the reviews, right? Reviews, comments, validation. We do not buy even a single thing. A smallest of the things, if you want to buy, you will always check reviews, Google reviews, Amazon reviews. You will check the customer reviews and feedbacks given by other people. On the basis of that, you will definitely make your decision. Correct? So you also need to check and do some research about the company where you are going for a job interview. Second is understand the role properly. So see, whenever you are going for an interview, there will be a job description. Okay. Before you go, they will definitely give you description of the job. What is your role? What are the KRAs? What are the key responsibility areas? What are the skills required? What is the certification required? What is the qualification required? What is the eligibility criteria? Is it for experienced people or freshers? What will be the salary package? Everything will be given to you in a job description. So always study job description thoroughly before you go for any interview, because you know the role very well. Once you are very much aware about the role, you can also reflect that knowledge, that understanding of the role during your interview. Like for example, if in the job description they are saying that communication skill is important for us, we expect the candidate to have good communication skills, then you can focus more on communication. You can focus more on being more confident, speaking nicely, using good language confidently in front of the interview, showing your good communication skills. But when you will do this, when exactly you understand your role. Next is know your resume. You must also have clear understanding of what exactly you have mentioned or written in your resume. By the way, I would like to tell you, I would be very happy to tell you that the next webinar that we will be coming up is about a resume. How we can write a perfect resume which will get you a nice job. Like most importantly, whenever we have to find a job, first thing that we need to do, it's a ritual. It's a ritual that people have been following since years. That first important thing that we need to do is create your resume. Because without resume, you cannot approach anyone. It's like your entry ticket for any interview process. So that's why resume is important. And next time, we are coming up with a resume writing webinar for all of you. Okay. So, yes, know your resume well, create your resume and keep reading it, keep knowing each and every word in your resume. Prepare your self elevator pitch. How you can prepare your self elevator pitch? I have already given you idea. Okay. Then after that, practice some common interview questions. So there are different types of questions that may be asked in the interview, like why should we hire you? Why do you like this company? Uh, what kind of, if you have any strengths or weaknesses, any such type of commonly asked question that you can have. Okay, you can practice those questions. Then prepare your questions and your answers, what exactly you will answer to a different particular questions. Dress appropriately, because yes, your first impression is created from what exactly you wear. So, okay, dress properly in a formal, always have groomed face, always have groomed beard, groomed face, everything. And your dress, you should be properly dressed in formals. Okay. Then plan your journey accordingly whenever you are going for an interview. Especially, you do not want to be late for an interview process. Correct. So, you plan your journey properly, plan the mode of your transport, everything. Also, take all your necessary documents. No, by necessary documents, we mean your Aadhaar, your PAN card, your, uh, if required, your driving license, your mark sheets, your certification, okay, and your resume, copy of your resume. So all these necessary documents you can keep with yourself whenever you are going for an interview. Follow up after the interview. Yes, whenever your interview is done, you can also send a polite follow-up email to the recruiter asking about the result of that particular interview. These are some of the interview checkpoints, interview checklists that you need to follow. If you want, quickly take a screenshot of this. Once you are done, you can write done in the chat box. I'll wait for 10 more seconds. No problem. Okay, I can see. Okay, very good. Okay, so if you think this interview checklist is helpful for you, write helpful in the chat box quickly, so that I would also know that, okay, you guys are learning something new. You're investing your Sunday morning in a, okay, I like the way you're explaining. Okay, thank you so much. That gives a great boost. 100% helpful. Very good. Perfect. Perfect, everyone. Great. Okay, great. See, those who really want to learn, really want to upskill themselves, for them, Sunday morning is nothing, right? So they want to learn new skill, they want to learn something new. So they will come here. They will invest their time. And whatever time you invest here, I can promise you that it will never go waste. You will definitely, by the end of the session, you are going to learn something new. Okay. So yes, let's quickly move on to the next part. Yeah. Overcoming nerves and negativity. Yes. This is also an important aspect, because when we think about a interview, okay, I think the first thought that people have is about nervousness. What exactly is going to happen? Am I going to perform well? How will be my behavior? How will be my body language? Am I going to be very anxious, or I will be very relaxed or confident, smiling and giggling and uh, giving the answers very properly to the interviewer? What exactly your emotions are at that time? So the first thing that I would like to tell you, how to change your mindset. Okay, so maximum number of people, okay, what they'll do, they'll think of interview as an examination. Scrap that idea from your mind forever, because interview is not an examination. Interview is just a conversation between two parties, the employee and the recruiter and the employee. recruiter and the candidate. It is just a two-way conversation, and always go to the interview with that mindset that, okay, this is just a conversation. This is not an examination. Because when we think of interview as an examination, what happens? We keep thinking about the result. And when we keep thinking about result, it gives us more anxiety. Okay. So think of the interview as just a particular conversation between two parties. Okay. I will introduce myself very confidently with a smile on my face. Okay. And then I will let them know what all questions they are asking me. I will look at everybody. I will try to answer my best. If I don't know anything, I will tell them that I don't know the answer of this question right now, but I would like to learn if given a chance. Okay. So this is something that we can definitely do in the interview. Okay. We have seen, because see, one thing that you also need to keep it in your mind, that the interviewer does not need you to know everything. They also know you are a fresher. You have just graduated from your college, or maybe you have just completed your uh, certification. So you are a fresher. You don't have much knowledge. They only want to see that eagerness in you to work, eagerness for that job, passion for that job, that, okay, this particular person, this girl, this boy, he or she really needs this job. Or if they if you are really prepared for that interview, have you done some preparation? It will show in your attire. If you are wearing good clothes, you are properly groomed, you are also answering properly to the introduction question, so that means you have all your documents ready with you. That means you are prepared. You have done some homework, you have done some, if you know about the company, yes, you have done some homework, you are prepared. So they want to see. So even if you don't know each and everything, okay, don't get nervous. The interview is still on. They still have to make their mind. Just show them that you are a trainable candidate. You may be not knowing everything, but they can train you. You will easily grasp things, easily learn new things. So this is the mindset you should go to the interview with. And this is how you will overcome negativity. So here are some ways to manage nervousness and negativity. One technique I would like to definitely, okay, very good. Thank you so much, Utkarsh. I like this particular thing, and that gives a boost to, yeah. So here I would like to say that one thing that technique I have, which I would like to share with all of you, which is mirror technique. Okay. See, initially this is going to be very difficult, because facing yourself in the mirror, because you are your best critic. So facing yourself in a mirror is difficult. So whenever you practice your introduction and say it in the mirror. If you can successfully say it in the mirror, trust me, you will be able to say it in front of anyone. You will be able to say it in front of anybody. There will be no point that you will have nervousness or you will have anything else. Okay, everyone. So yeah, practice and rehearsal and practice. Preparation is important because it will make you feel confident. Second is identity. Identify your challenge and negative thoughts. What are the negative thoughts? About what you are getting negative thoughts? Like maybe you are getting negative thoughts about your uh, personality. Maybe you are getting negative thoughts about your communication. Maybe you are getting negative thoughts about what questions they might ask you. So identify what exactly negative thought you are getting. Then visualization and positive affirmation. What are the positive affirmation? That I am the best. I'll do the best. All is going well. Everything is fine. The interviewers are also going to be supportive, because they are supportive. See, they also want, by the end of the time, they also want you to do well. It will save their hard work. If they can get a fine and a very good candidate, they will not have to interview many more, right? So they want you to do well. This is something which you need to understand. Focus on what you can control and set reasonable expectation, and learn breathing and relaxation technique. Yes. So even I have been a panelist and a interviewer before. I have conducted interviews where I have seen that the moment recruiter gives a question, the candidate right that moment start answering. No, that should not be done. Whatever question is asked, just take a healthy pause of 10 seconds. Let your mind create the answer for that question and then you shoot. Then you can answer. This is something this will be very helpful for you to, even if you need some more time, tell them, okay, may I think about this for a few seconds more? They'll definitely give you time. Don't worry. Okay. So take your time, make that answer in in your mind, and then you can answer. This is how you can, and plus with breathing technique, with a facial smile, you will definitely keep the mood lighter. And you can, this is the way you can overcome negativity. So here comes the time for, I would say, one more question. I would quickly like to raise a poll for our fourth question, which is yes. So the question is, how do you feel about an interview? Okay, the first responses that I got are nervous. Okay, perfect. There are some students who are also excited for an interview. Yes, scared. See, nervousness and scared. If you feel nervous, if you feel scared, you need to analyze, self-analyze yourself. Why I am feeling nervous? Why I am feeling scared? Okay. What is that particular reason? That okay, I am feeling nervous, I am feeling scared, I am feeling confused. Okay. So because you know your answer best. Some of them have might think that okay, my score is not that good, or maybe I lack some of the skills, or maybe I cannot communicate well, or I have problem of speaking in front of people. I cannot speak English. I can have some problem in speaking English. But all these things I'll tell you, these are the challenges which can be easily solved. Okay, you can overcome this challenge with very less amount of time. Within a month, you can practice basic communication. Within a month, you can practice different answers of the questions. Within a month, you can learn a particular skill that is required to be a part of your favorite industry. Okay. So within a short span of time, today we have access to great information. So anything that makes you feel nervous, anything that makes you feel scared, you can start working on those areas. Okay. If you think communication is my problem, can start learning communication. If you think my body language is not right, you can work on body language. If you think I feel very shy, very introvert kind of person I am, I feel shy while speaking in front of the interviewer, you can also start practicing about it. Take any topic, start speaking in front of people. It will generate a type of self confidence. Okay. So, yeah, I think the poll is over here. I'll just end the poll and share the results with all of you. So, as you can see, 15% of students are saying that they feel excited. All those who feel excited, I'm like giving kudos to them. Very good. Like very less people can feel excited about the interview. Very good. No problem. Then nervous, 61% people. That is totally natural. See, nervousness. Why nervousness happen? I'll tell you. So, uh, nervousness happens because our mind is programmed in a way that in any new situation, you will feel a sort of the mind wants to prevent ourselves that okay, no, don't go in this new situation. You might get embarrassed. You might get this. You might get that. They might ask you different difficult questions. So your mind will always create that negative thoughts in your mind. Okay. So scary, scared, same thing. Confused, also same thing. Some negative cues that are generated. Okay, but in the end, when you are already passed through that particular phase, you feel that okay, I was scared unnecessarily. This was not that difficult. Okay. So even if you feel nervous, do not avoid that situation. Go through that situation. And so You will get all the details. Don't worry, Pramod. You will get all the details. So excited, nervous, scared, and confused. So yes, those who feel nervous, those who feel scared, they can find the problem areas, okay, and they can understand and start working on that particular problem areas to overcome negativity, to overcome the nerves. Let's move on to the next part quickly. Yes. So these are the 3 R's of interview preparation. So what are those 3 R's of interview preparation? First is review your resume. Always check whenever you are going for the interview, see what is the job description, what are the expectation of the company. As per your expectation, you need to change your resume. You have to review your resume that, okay, whatever skills are mentioned, that skills should also be there in the resume. If those skills are in the resume or not. Like for example, if the job requires people to have problem solving skills, but you have not written problem solving skills in your resume, then your resume is not eligible. They might not select you. Okay. So whatever skills are required, please mention those skills in your resume as well. So here we'll also do a little bit of, I would say, being politically correct, making changes here and there. Because yes, all of us are having that particular skill. Problem solving, everybody has done. Communication, everybody knows how to communicate. Body language, everybody can learn body language. Okay. So 3 R's of interview preparation: review your resume, make your resume as, I would say, recruiter friendly as possible. Read the job description, understand about your job, and research about the company. Having knowledge about the company is also most important. Okay, these are the 3 R's of interview preparation. Okay, so quickly, I would like to show this video to all of you. I hope the voice is also audible. And it's a clip of a movie, basically, in which Ranbir Kapoor is playing a part. I would want all of you to go through this video and please observe what exactly this particular video tries to tell you. Okay, are we ready for this short clip? Sejal, you will be contacted for the answer of this question and you will get the clarity. Don't worry about it. Okay. Right now, please focus on learning about the interview and how to prepare for interview. All the questions that you are having, it will be correctly addressed. Stay rest assured. Don't worry. Yes, I am playing the video now. I hope it gets played. And is it audible and visible to all of you? Say yes in the chat box if it is. I just played it for 2-3 seconds. Okay, great, great. Yeah, thanks for confirming that. Let's move. Yeah.
Karthik, it's not audible actually. You might not take that option. Share sound option is not ticked, I guess.
Just a second. I'll do that. I'll stop sharing the screen. I hope my screen is visible to all of you. Okay. I'm playing the video now.
Like an aura
Be audible to all of you.
12.35%. Becon.
Is it audible now?
It's an honor to be in this fantastic company, sir.
Why? What's so fantastic about this company?
Sales, sir. आपकी sales team की reputation तो
अच्छी है, लेकिन और अच्छी हो सकती है.
Okay.
12.35%. Becon 39%. No experience, nothing. Put together. College magazine. Salesman बनना है?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, चलो. खुद को बेचो, come on.
Sir, I think I'm a hard worker.
You think or you are?
No, I mean, I am, sir. and I want to learn everything about products, markets, customer
बस बस
relation.
बस 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 बेचना आता है?
Of course, sir.
ये पेंसिल बेचो मुझे 100 रुपए में।
सही है। सर जब लगा ही नहीं तो मैं कन्विंस कैसे कर सकता हूँ?
सर जब आप बेच ही नहीं सकते तो हम जॉब कैसे दे सकते हैं? चलो अप्लाई समवेयर एल्स, ओके?
Hello, sir. I'm Harpreet Singh from Singh Pencils. This is a new product, HS1016.
सॉरी हम इस साल का पेंसिल्स का स्टॉक ले चुके हैं।
No problem, sir. बस एक डेमो देख लीजिए, just 2 minutes.
बिना रबड़ की पेंसिल का डेमो देखने का क्या फायदा?
सर ये बिना रबर वाली पेंसिल नहीं है सर, ये डिटैचेबल रबर वाली पेंसिल है।
कुछ नया सोचा है?
सर ये जो इस पेंसिल में ये जो सिक्का है ना, ये अनब्रेकेबल है। सर इतना जोर लगाएंगे तो कुछ भी टूट जाएगा, मगर टूट भी जाए ना तो बहुत आसानी से शार्पन होता है। See?
झूठ बोलने से सेल नहीं होती।
परफ्यूम से तो होती है सर। ये जो रबर है ना, स्पेशली इंपोर्टेड परफ्यूम रबर है।
पेंसिल हमें नाक में डालनी है?
नहीं सर, ये आप यहाँ एसी वेंट में सी। वैसे और भी यूजेस है इसके सर। आप कान खुजाइए यानी ईयरबड, दांत में कुछ फंसा हो यानी टूथपिक, बाल आप कंघी कर सकते हैं, मोबाइल रिबूट कर सकते हैं, 2 पिन प्लग 3 पिन सॉकेट में लगा सकते हैं, और फिर भी मन ना भरे तो टाइम पास भी कर सकते हैं।
जैसे तुम कर रहे हो।
क्या हो रहा है?
सर पूरी सर।
हेलो सर।
सर वो सेल्स इंटरव्यूज दम नहीं है सर।
टेक हिम।
सर
गिव अप नहीं किया तुमने। आई लाइक दैट।
थैंक यू सर।
ओके यू कैन गो नाउ। ये मार्कशीट्स। एक साल फेल हुआ है सर।
फेल नहीं सर, वो लेक्चर शॉर्ट हो गए थे।
सेल्स मार्कशीट से नहीं, बैलेंस शीट से चलती है। 2 रुपए की पेंसिल को 20 लाख की मर्सिडीज बनाकर बेच रहा था। कुछ तो होगा कहीं।
थैंक यू सर, आई वोंट डिसअपॉइंट यू।
डोंट।
15,000 per month. No medical, no gratuity, no provident fund. 6 months training period, no commitment from our side. Yes or no?
यस।
Okay, everyone. So I hope you have gone through the video and you must have had your observation. Okay. So quickly, like 30 seconds we can spend. Like, what was your observation about the video? Anybody quickly in the chat box you can mention. Confidence. Okay, very good. The interviewer didn't give last moment and showed his positives. Okay, never give up. Yes, correct. Patience. Okay. Confidence. He's not giving up. Willingness to work. Yes, perfect. Yes, willingness to work is like most important. Yeah, willingness to work, passion towards a particular job. And whenever he says no medical, no gratuity, nothing, and there will be no commitment from our side, is it okay for you? Like, so this is something which you can, that shows your flexibility. Are you going to show yes for the challenging jobs as well or not? Okay. So yes, never giving up attitude is something which is the key takeaway from this particular video clip. So without further ado, let's quickly move on to the next part. Yeah. So these are some of the types of questions, okay, that might be asked in the interview. So there are total 6 different types of questions that you need to actually prepare for whenever you go for a interview purpose. Okay. So first type of question is behavioral question. Okay. What are some of the behavioral questions they might give you? Okay. And situational questions, second type. Some technical and job specific questions you will also need to work on. Your strengths and weaknesses related questions. Okay. Uh, Behavioral question, what are the behavioral type of question? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? How will you handle pressure? That kind of are behavior questions. Situational question is like, tell me about yourself and different motivation sort of questions. Okay, what motivates you to be a part of this particular company? Okay, and teamwork and collaboration, and sometimes leadership sort of question, like if you are put in a difficult team, how will you handle? If you are put, if you have to help a difficult customer or angry customer, how will you deal with that? Technical questions will be related to your field. Like if you are a banking student, they will might ask you some banking basics, like what are the loans, what are the debit card, credit card, what are the types of accounts, types of insurance. So different types of technical job related questions that they might also ask. Also, you can have your resume related questions. Some questions that are related to your resume. This can also be a part of your, these are the questions that you can be asked. They can ask you. Okay. So next is quickly. So these are the tip and tricks that you need to understand when you are going for a interview purpose. Okay. So first thing that you need to have in your mind is positive and open body language. The body language has to be open. Body language has to be approachable. Stand correctly, straight, stand properly. Always, even if you are having a virtual interview, the screen presence has to be good. Your face has to be clearly visible. There has to be a proper plain background. The sound should be clear. The light should be perfect. There should not be background noises around you. So these are some of the important things that you need to take care of when you are having your virtual interviews. Okay. Your speed, the rate of speech. Whenever you speak, do not speak very fast. Let the other person understand what exactly you are saying. Next is clarity of your tone. So whenever you are speaking, it has to be clear. There should not be in pronunciation, in your accent. So most of the many of time I have seen people speaking English in a different type of an accent. So do not go to copy the accent of the foreigners. Just speak English properly, and also do not carry accent from your mother tongue. Mother tongue insult should not be there. So professional clothing, yes, that is something most important, because people can see. No wonder what people will judge you from the way you are dressed. If you are dressed professionally and your answers are like average, you might be a select, still a select, because you are looking professional. If you are not looking professional and your answers are average, then definitely you are not a select. So always try to work, because you can control the well, I would say appearance part. You can, looking professional is in your hands, right? So what questions they are going to ask, yeah, that you don't know, but at least you can look professional when you go for an interview. So professional clothing important. Eye contact. So there are two ways of eye contact. First, whenever you go for an interview, first thing that you do is wish each and every person in the room. Maybe if there are 3, 4 people, wish everybody. Good morning, madam. Good morning, sir. Good morning, madam. Good morning, sir. So this is something that you need to take care of. Create an eye contact, and whenever you speak, everybody should speak looking at each other. So that is eye contact, and that is also a sign of confidence. So if you look here and there, or you look downwards whenever you're talking, that shows that you are not a confident person. So that's why it is important. Okay. So that's an important aspect that you need to understand. Okay, everyone. Yeah. Smile whenever necessary. So I would say here that you have to always keep a subtle smile on your face whenever you are speaking. Okay. So these are some of the important tricks that we need to keep it in our mind. So I hope we all are clear about the exactly how we are supposed to face interview, how we are prepared for the interview, how we need to introduce ourselves, what are the different types of questions, what are how the 3 hours of our interview preparation, everything I think so far we have covered. Okay, so if you have had this much experience as a learning experience and you find it helpful, that then I would quickly like to introduce to all of you to our platform. Okay, so our TimesPro platform is basically a one-stop solution to fulfill all your career related needs. Okay, so this what exactly you have seen, this is just a trailer. Okay, so there will be a thorough training given to all of you people on the same particular types of modules and same particular types of topics. Okay, from defining a career path to enhancing your employability skills, we offer comprehensive range of services designed to make you more marketable and more prepared as a workforce. Okay, everyone. So this is something that you need to know about TimesPro. What are the benefits? So basically, making learners more employable. Affordability is also one of the USPs that we have. We have interactive learning. We have guidance in defining career path. Career guidance is also provided. Then free courses to fulfill and upskilling requirements, free access to scrap jobs, and also we are a one-stop solution for all the learners' needs and whatever skills are they are required to upskill themselves. It is we are one-stop solution for that. So we take pride in saying that we are a one-stop solution here at Times. So what are the particular products that we are coming up with are our skill assessment, our career counseling. We will be also providing you career counseling. Free courses are also there, which will be a part of your upskilling journey. We also have our designated job portal, which will help you to find out relevant vacancies, relevant job opportunities for all of you. Resume builder, we will be also help you to curate a industry specific resume. Also, interview preparation. The interview preparation that is going to be done in the later part, that will be also next level sort of interview preparation. This was just a trailer that we have seen today. And upskilling courses with placement assurance also that we are providing. These are some of our major products that we are offering to our valuable candidates. What are the major benefits that you guys might derive? Is your skill assessment. Career counseling will be also provided. Job portals. There is a designated job portal where you can apply, where you can find job vacancies, and you can apply there. Resume builder. We will be also having multiple templates where you can build a very good industry friendly resume, which will be helpful for you. Free courses, interview preparation, upskilling courses with placement assurance. These are some of the benefits that you might derive and can also create a well-defined career path with the help of TimesPro. Okay, everyone. So thank you so much for being a part of it. Just one more question that I would like to raise before we finish this particular. Yes. So on the last note, like I would like quickly like to give you the learning. I have launched the poll already. Yes, quickly, would you like to answer everybody? Yes, definitely. Sejal, you can be. Okay, everyone. So I hope today's session was a learning journey for all of you and you got to know something new. So in the next week, we are coming up with a similar kind of webinar for all of you, which will be on resume building. So please make sure that you attend that webinar as well and derive the learning and try to understand how exactly you can create a best industry specific resume for all of you people. Thank you so much, everybody, and have a great day. Yes, Priyanka. Okay, so if you have any queries, if you have any questions, please go ahead with your queries. I am all up for your queries, everyone. Yes, Priyanka, we will get back to you on this particular question. Okay, you will be contacted very soon and we will give you entire information about it. Yeah. Okay. If anybody is having not having any queries, they can drop. And if anybody is having any questions, please raise your questions. I am all here to answer your questions. Abhishek, I would like to answer this as we here at TimesPro are coming up with a best job searching portal for all of you. Okay. So which can be accessible to everybody to answer your question. Thank you so much, Sejal. Sometimes we give best in our preparation, but sometimes in execution, it measures how to deal with sir. So, Arita, this is all about practice, you know. So whenever you prepare, once your preparation is done, you also need to do practice. Okay. So there are some applications as well where we can also give mock interviews. Here also we will be, whenever we are having sessions, we can also take mock, different types of mock interviews. Or you can also ask somebody who is in the similar field or maybe HR or any other field. So they can also take your interviews. Because mostly what happens, you mostly get kind of nervous. Sometimes, even if you are prepared, nervousness is common. So after that, you might uh, mess up with the situation. But yes, once you practice on each and everything that you have already studied, you have already done your homework on, it will be helpful for you. I hope that answers your question. Practice is the key. So for language like for spoken English, I would say like start from the basic. Okay. We are also coming up with a language webinar as well. Okay. So please make sure you attend that. You will get a lot of clarity over there. Yes, Arita, we are going to be in touch with you and you will be getting more information about TimesPro. Soon our coordinators will get in touch with you. Yes. Okay. So if there are any more questions, please go ahead. All those students who are not having questions, they can drop. They can drop off. That is actually not allowed, Abhishek. You can actually be in touch with the coordinators. Coordinators will get in touch with you, and whatever help you require will reach out to you. Any other questions? Any more questions to anyone? The TimesPro team will be in touch with the students, and you can route your queries through them as well. how to speak English fluently. Sunita, there will be a language learning webinar we are coming up with. So please attend that. You will get great clarity after attending that session about rather than just answering your question in 1 or 2 lines here right now. I would request you to attend that language learning webinar. It will be helpful for you. Next to next week, we are having that language learning webinar. Okay. Thank you, Abhishek. That's a great compliment. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much and have a great day ahead.